Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Colorado Giants. Today is April the 9th, I do believe, and we are here inventorying some of the fertilizer that we're going to be using this year. And this year, something that we're going to add to the program is the products from Microbe Life. Over the winter, I reached out to a handful of companies with a product that I had wanted to use, and basically just asked for some help and said, hey, I'm growing some giant pumpkins. I would love to use your product in exchange. We can work together. I can give you feedback and see if your products can help push the Colorado Giants to the next level. Microbe Life was one of the products that I was super excited to use this year, and they were nice enough to help out. All I did was send them an email. I talked to a gentleman named Duffy. He said, we're on board. What do you need? And I told him I needed, I wanted to use some of the Photosynthesis Plus, some of their root dip line, some of the Nourish L, and the yield enhancer. I got an email a few weeks later from Duffy that said, we're shipping you a couple of boxes worth of stuff, and expect it. I got a tracking number from FedEx Freight. So if you don't do much shipping, FedEx Freight is actually the company that handles pallets of product. So got home one day, and holy macaroni, boy almighty, did Microbe Life really want to help us out. They sent us all of this awesome product to use. So we're gonna go give you a run through of everything they sent us. They have some awesome, just kind of basic lawn products that they have, but they also sent us, sorry about the runny nose, some vegetable and fruit yield enhancer. They sent us some dechlorinator. That's always handy if you don't know what that is or why you want to use it. Most tap water that is in your city systems has chlorine and chloramines in it, which kill or aid in the killing of the beneficial bacteria that you're trying to cultivate that helps uptake of nutrients into your plant. So it's always important to use a dechlorinator if you're able to. They sent me some pH down and some pH up. The ideal pH for pumpkins is around 6.5-ish, 6.7 or so. So you use these products to adjust the pH of your water. Then going on down the line, they have their basic NPK line. So you can add your NPK as you see fit. They have the vitamin amino acid, some iron, and some all-in-one. So thank you guys so much for sending me some of the just your basic things. The products that we're really going to hit heavy on the pumpkin patch this year, and obviously you can see by the amount of product that they sent, are the Nourish L. So Nourish L really helps in the uptake of nutrients into the plant. So that's one big thing I'm looking forward to with this. The root dip also is going to promote vigor in the plants, help with the uptake, and yeah, we're going to pause for a moment. All right, and we're back. Sorry about that. To be quite honest, both of us had to blow our nose. Don't want to watch a video with people having runny noses. Quite annoying. So we talked about all the products, the Nourish L, the root dip. The two products that I think I'm most excited about are the Photosynthesis Plus and their yield enhancer. So the yield enhancer, both of these products are, a mycorrhiza, a beneficial bacteria-based type of product that will help the uptake of nutrients into the plant, and help us pack on the pounds. The one that I'm really excited to give a shot is the Photosynthesis Plus. So this can be used as a foliar spray. Also, you can use it through your drip system, but I think I am going to predominantly be using this as a foliar spray. So the main MO of this product is that it will help the plant be more efficient in the energy that it receives through the radiant light. So basically just enhancing the photosynthesis of the plant, utilizing and maximizing all of the energy that the plant gets from those basically solar panels that are the pumpkin leaves. So being that a pumpkin plant has, 100-ish leaves per plant that are about yay big. I figure increasing the photosynthesis, increasing the efficiency of the photosynthesis, even just in minuscule amounts, can equal big pounds at the end of the season. So a huge shout out to Microbe Life. We'll be going through, we'll be, chronicling this throughout the season, using their product, giving feedback, and seeing how it does. I have some really high hopes, and again, thank you so much to Microbe Life. You can see all the boxes that that their product came in on that pallet. So now it's going to go into the fertilizer shed where I mix all of my secret concoctions. And then we'll also go through the other products that we're going to be using this year as well. So something else that we're going to be using this year is Smart Pots. Smart Pots is on board, and they're going to be helping us grow. So you can see here that they sent us some really big pots. So this one, last year we grew the state record tomato in a pot. I think that, is it, overrated that you have to have large plots of land and you can't necessarily grow big fruits and vegetables in containers? I think that it is overrated. You can do some awesome things in pots, and I'm going to try and prove it this year. We're going to try and grow another state record tomato in a pot. We're going to be growing some of the world's hottest peppers in pots, and I think in this one we're going to give a stab at a Colorado state record watermelon. It's also good for dogs, keeping them contained in big pots. So just a little size reference for this pot. It's huge. So moving right along, we've kind of started getting the long gourd site ready. We didn't really do a lot with that after the season last year, and in fact we really did nothing. We added a few amendments, cleaned up the vines, which I still need to finish, but we're getting there. So here we go. Here is the Colorado Pumpkin Cave. The main difference you will see from this year to last is going to be the addition of the side rails. As the season progressed last year and the vines got closer to the cave, it was near impossible to get at the peripherals of this greenhouse because it had such a slope down that we couldn't get. So this year the posts are going to be up to this point and then curve over, so we'll have a nice curve with sides that we can walk up and down, which will allow us to trim the vines and maintain everything. The soil this year in the pumpkin patch, knock on wood, is looking fantastic. Though my levels on everything were fairly high, they were in relatively good balance. So more so than looking at any one thing, you want your soil to be in balance. With the help of a gentleman named Cecil in Ohio, there's the Team Extreme Pumpkin growing kind of group, has a calculator, a super complex spreadsheet calculator that will tell you exactly what you need to know. He is a wizard of that. He plugged in my soil sample and he really helped me out. We buried the soil warming cables in something totally new for this year. We have two things totally new this year. What's your finger? I think it might be over the lens. There you go. Is that Miss Cheese is going to be growing a giant pumpkin. She's going to be growing the 1376 new, which was the 1916 Baron crossed with the 1947 Clements. I think that's going to be a big, orange, awesome pumpkin, and she's going to be growing in her very own patch. What she's behind on, she needs to get into gear and dig those post holes, because I'm not going to do it all for her. But she's making some great progress over there. It's looking awesome. Her patch is going to be approximately 20 by 30 for just one plant. My patch, where I'm going to grow two plants, is 20 by 40. So we're going to test if having one big plant is really that much better. And then let's see, what's the last thing? Oh, the last thing. So being in Colorado and kind of we're trying to do a really farm to table locally produced, all that good jazz. We're going to try and grow some hops this year. Not really giant in any sort of way, but it should be kind of fun. We got some posts that are right behind the camera, some 16 foot tall posts that I'm going to be burying on my days off, which are on Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to be burying those this week. Got to get some cement, so I want them at least 15 feet, probably 14 feet in the air, and then I'll string the wire, and then it's a whole process. So we'll go into detail that later in the year if you guys are interested about it. But other than that, we're making progress. If today's the 8th, we have 7 days until we're going to start our seeds. We're going to start the seeds on April the 15th ish, if not a little sooner. I've got to plug in my soil warming cables, and yeah, we're getting there. And an update. So the Rocky Mountain Giant Vegetable Growers of Colorado have elected me, and when I say elected, I was the only one that accepted the nomination for the president position. So if anybody out there in TV land is watching this and you want to get involved with the Giant Pumpkin Growing Club, or perhaps you would like to join our club, let me know. Shoot me an email. Membership is $40. With that membership, you get a Rocky Mountain Giant Vegetable Growers t-shirt, and then also a seed pack. Miss Cheese is the head of communications for the club. She'll be working on the newsletter, which is going to be fantastic. So you'll get a couple of awesome newsletters, you're going to get a t-shirt, you're going to get a seed packet, and we're really going to work hard this year to kind of grow the club and come up with some new ideas and some really fun things. So on top of all of our efforts, we're going to be, kind of keeping in touch with the local club too, and keeping everybody apprised of what's going on with that. So we're going to keep it short. We got a lot of work to do. It's Saturday. We got to do some work before we go into our own business. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.